Hello and welcome back to a brand new video. It is the first video of 2023. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited for the new year and just everything. Like, I had a really good New Year's. I had a really fun New Year's. I hope you guys had a really good New Year's as well. I hope you guys were able to really sit down and come up with some new goals, some resolutions for this year, and just new experiences. I really enjoy the feeling of a new year. I love feeling like getting a brand new, fresh start. And after the year that I had last year, I really needed like a new fresh start. And so today I kind of wanted to do like a little like 2022 recap of some things that happened, and just also just some goals that I plan to accomplish in 2023, and just how I'm gonna be manifesting everything and working towards everything. I'm not gonna go into too much detail with my goals and get too personal into it, just because I do feel like sometimes it is best to keep a lot of things private, especially nowadays. You never know who's watching, and I am a big believer in people praying and hoping on, you know what I'm saying, like praying and hoping that you actually do not accomplish these things, like praying on your downfall. And the last thing I would want to do is like say that I'm going to do something or say that I'm going to accomplish something, and then, you know, someone that doesn't like me has some type of satisfaction. Like I don't want to give people that satisfaction. Not that it matters, but for me, it's just like I would rather keep my stuff private and then kind of like pop out with the results. Like, that's kind of my vibe for 2023. Less talking, more doing, and popping out with the results. That's the vibe that I'm going for this year. Some things that I'm leaving in 2022. Well, first let's start with my 2022 recap, right? So 2022, it started off bad. Like, I'm not gonna lie, 2022 started off on a really bad note. I was just going through a lot in 2022. Like, I lost a lot of friends that I really cared about. Well, not a lot. I lost like 2 friends that I really cared about, that I really saw us being friends for a long time. And that was kind of hard to deal with, especially because one of those friends was a friend for a very long time. But it was kind of one of those situations where it's like, it's time to go our separate ways. I don't know if me and her will ever be friends again. I hope that one day we can sit down and be cordial, but as of right now, we're still not speaking. The other person, she did something really messed up to me, and I'm just never gonna forgive it. So that's that with that. Also, I had got out of a really bad relationship, and I went through really bad heartbreak. Like, so one thing about me is, like, in my 20s, I didn't really date. I was kind of always have been kind of focused on myself. Like, I was like dating people here and there, but it was never serious. I never got into a serious relationship with people. I was kind of just like enjoying my 20s for real. Like, I was traveling a lot, doing what I wanted to do. So I really didn't, like, relationships was not like in my forefront or something that I was really thinking about. And so when I got into this relationship that I got into in 2021, it was kind of like, okay, like, where's this going? And then things got serious, and then like all this bad stuff started happening. And in 2022 was when like the worst possible things happened, and it was kind of like, there is no coming back from this, and you really are not a good person, and you are really a use and abuser type of guy, and I just can't deal with this. And so having to like recover from that was a lot of work, and I feel like not that I'm still recovering, because I definitely don't feel the same for him. Like, I can definitely say that I'm completely over it. Like, I even started dating somebody else new.
I'm leaving here with something.
It was just really hard, like in the beginning, just getting over that, because I had not dealt with like heartbreak in such a long time. And I was like, dang, like, how am I gonna get over this? Like, how am I gonna like move past this? But it was a lot of work, and I kind of feel like it really helped me just become this person that I'm becoming now. Like, I kind of feel like I needed to go through that. And I feel like I needed to go through all the things that I went through in 2022. I lost a lot in 2022. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, I lost myself. I lost so much that I had worked really hard for, just focusing on the wrong things. And I feel like that was my biggest lesson for 2022 is like, put yourself first at all times. Put your needs and your wants first before anybody else's, because everybody else put their needs and their wants before mine. Like, no one thought about me when stuff happened or when they did things. Like, everyone was very selfish. So I kind of feel like that was my lesson. Like, people will switch up on you. You can't really just assume that people are gonna do right by you and move how you move. And it was really hurtful, you know what I'm saying? But it was definitely an eye-opening year for me. It was definitely a year that I felt like after I went through all of those ending of relationships and ending of cycles, it kind of made me like just sit down and like rethink about like myself and my life and like what I want to do. And I'm really grateful for that, because I have developed so many new great like characteristics and habits that I had not had in a very long time. Like, I remember I used to love to read so much, and then like, you know, life happens and then I stopped reading, and I had not read a book. And so I don't remember the last time I read a book. And like, ever since everything and I was going through my little personal growth journey, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna read a book a month. And I went from reading 1 book a month to reading 2 books a month. Like, now, like, I'm reading 2 books per month. And I'm spending less time on social media. You know, I'm doing way more productive. Like, my days are super productive. I'm waking up early. I'm doing things that I need to do. I'm back on YouTube. Like, I told myself that I was gonna get back on YouTube last year. And in the beginning of the year, it was like not happening because I was so just going through my own emotional roller coaster and stuff. And it's funny, actually. I was going through my phone the other day and I was clearing up space, and I had so many unfinished vlogs that I had from like early 2022, and I was just watching them and like just seeing how unhappy I looked and just like trying to force myself to do things. It was just crazy seeing just like the difference from January 2022 to January 2023. Like I said, like, my year started off on a really good note. I had so much fun. I went out of Chicago and I spent the new year, you know, just surrounded by love. And it was really, really fun. And I really enjoyed it. And I feel like it just set the tone for like my year and just the direction that I'm going to be going this year. Like, I really have really big plans. So I definitely did a vision board, but I did it very differently this year. I feel like every year I do a vision board, but really I just kind of make like a big vision board and just put a bunch of random stuff in there. And I feel like I'm never intentional with what I do. And I feel like I focus so much on like materialistic stuff. And I feel like I wanted to focus more on like not just material things, but like personal things, my relationships with people, my health, my wellness, my mental health, my emotional health, you know, and stuff like that. And so I got very specific and I got very intentional with my vision board this year. And I actually broke down my year into categories. I ran across this girl's TikTok page. Her name is Jazz Turner. And if you guys do not follow her on TikTok, you need to go follow her. She is basically talks about how she made 2022 like one of the best years of her life, how she completely turned things around for herself. And I just really loved like her energy and just what she did and how she was able to just like really do the things that she wanted to do. And I ended up watching a few other people's videos of how they manifested and how they turned, you know, things around for themselves and stuff like that. So I kind of combined like a lot of different strategies from different people and made my own kind of strategy. So what I did was I categorized my life into like the 4 main categories that I think are the most important for me. So I have my personal development, I have my health, I have my career and work and finances, and then I also have my relationships. So they're like the 4 main things that I feel like are the most important for me. And in each category, I have very specific things that I want to accomplish in 2023. I'm not gonna get into too much detail into every single thing that I'm doing for each category, but I will share one of each for each category with you guys, just so you guys can kind of get a hint of how that's going for me, right? Or how I plan for it to go for me. So for my personal, I wanted to say to just trust my intuition. I feel like in 2022, I really went against myself a lot. And one thing about me is my intuition is crazy. Like when I tell you, my body will literally let me know, like, this is not okay, this is not cool, like don't do this, or don't go here, or don't talk to this person. And for some reason, I don't know if it's because I'm a Sagittarius and I just don't like listening to people.
It's me.
I don't know what it is, y'all, but when I tell you, I will literally ignore myself, and I will ignore my gut feeling, and I will ignore my intuition, and I'll be like, no, I'm tripping, or no, like, I don't know what it is. I'll just go against it. Like either I want to prove myself wrong, that I'm wrong for thinking that, or I want people to prove me wrong, that I'm wrong for thinking this about them, or I don't know what's up with me. But definitely trust my intuition, listen to my intuition, listen to my body before I do something, before I make a decision. If I feel like something is off, or if I feel like somebody is doing me wrong, or something is wrong, then I need to listen to it. I can't afford to continue to ignore those feelings, because I feel like I keep putting myself in situations where I know better, and if I would have listened to myself, I wouldn't be in this position right now, or I wouldn't be in this situation right now. So definitely 2023 is all about listening to myself. Once I feel something, or once I have a thought, like if I have to second guess myself, I'm just gonna listen to it, because my intuition and my gut feeling has never led me wrong. And I have a really strong intuition and gut feeling for a reason. I feel like that's like my guardian angels, like my mother protecting me. So it's like, listen to it. Health wise, I plan on working out. I have not worked out yet this week.
How I'm a clown. How I'm a clown. How I'm a clown. Tell me how I'm a clown. Tell me, please. I would like to know how I'm a clown. How I'm a clown. Come on, man.
Because I literally just got back into town on like Tuesday. So I kind of have been trying to get my like month together. You know, it's Friday today, but this video is dropping Sunday. But I've been kind of trying to get my life together. I've been finishing my like vision board and all that stuff. So I kind of been busy doing that stuff, and I kind of wanted to get all that stuff done before I headed back to the gym. But I do plan on going to the gym 4 to 5 times a week. I'm gonna go to the gym starting next week, next Monday. I still haven't decided yet. Actually, if I'm gonna do gym or home workouts first to kind of ease into it. But I definitely want to get like toned up. So I lost a lot of weight. I weigh 144 pounds, and I used to weigh 163 pounds, and this was back in like July. And right now I weigh 144. So I lost like 20 pounds, and I don't hate it, but I don't know if I really like it yet. And I feel like maybe if I go to the gym and I tone up and I build a little bit of muscle, that it will look really, really good on me. Cause my waist is really nice. My butt and my hips are still there. So I kind of feel like if I go to the gym and I tone up and I get like, you know, plump my booty up a little bit, get some little muscle here and there, that this 145 might really look really good on me. But I just feel like I need to tone it up and just see how it looks then. And then from there, I can decide if I want to like go up, gain some weight, or maintain the weight that I'm at. So for my career, I have 3 big things that I'm doing in my career that I'm so excited for, but I'm not gonna share it until things materialize how I want them to materialize this year. But I have some really exciting things coming up. But one thing that I said that I really wanted to take serious this year is my YouTube channel. I feel like I have gotten so much positive feedback since I decided to start my channel, and it has been so comforting because I really didn't know like if I was gonna get any people to watch me. You know, it had been such a long time since I had posted a video, and so it was kind of like we're just gonna just post stuff and see what happens. And I have gotten so many positive comments and just people saying that they're so happy they found my channel and how I've, you know, have helped them out and made them feel better. And that has been so just like affirming in a way, like this is the right thing for me to do. And so I really plan on just really stepping up my content, stepping up my editing, really taking this seriously. I'm gonna invest in a good camera. Right now I'm doing it through my iPhone, but I'm definitely gonna get myself a camera, get myself some good editing software, and just really just 2023, I'm gonna turn this up. Like, I really feel like I can really blow up on here and build a really good, strong community on here. And I'm just really excited to see like where I am like by the end of this year with like content and with subscribers and with the community that I build, and there's the opportunities that this can bring me. So definitely expect a lot of me this year, because I'm going to be dropping that content, you guys. Like, I already got my whole month planned out for you guys. Like, and my last thing that I was going to talk about is my relationships. So I have some goals when it comes to relationships, and my relationships is my relationships with myself, my relationships with my friends, my relationships with my family members, and also my romantic relationships. I feel like, you know, my 20s, I was like single, living life, didn't care, didn't want to talk to nobody. And now that I'm gonna be 30 this year, I'm kind of like, you know, I kind of want to find my person. Like, I want to like settle down and have my person that I talk to every day and we share things and we do things with. So I'm definitely going to be taking dating very seriously from now on. Like, I'm going to be very intentional with my dating. I am not going to be dating people that I don't see a future with. Like, I'm not even going to entertain it, like, at all, point blank, period. And one thing that I said I was going to do is, when people show me who they are the first time, believe it. And either I'm going to accept that that's the kind of person that they might be, or they are, or I'm going to remove myself from the situation. Because I feel like, again, that kind of goes with me going against my intuition and my gut feeling. When I like somebody, I tend to give them a lot of chances. And that's where I mess up, because obviously this is how this person is. And if I don't like this thing about them, why do I think I can change them? Like, that's something they have to want to change themselves, and 9 times out of 10 they're not going to want to do that. So definitely going to be like, my boundaries are going to be very much on point. I'm going to be very specific with what I want and what I'm not going to tolerate. If I feel disrespected, if I feel taken advantage of, if I feel like someone is taking me for granted, I'm going to express it. Give them an opportunity to change the situation, see if they change the situation, see if they apologize, and if they don't, or if I don't feel satisfied or I don't feel like they're actually serious, I'm gonna remove myself. And that's kind of that. And it's gonna be no doubling back. It's not gonna be any second chances. It's not gonna be, you get another chance to prove me right. You had your chance the first time and you messed up, so there's that. So when it came to like manifesting and just like visualizing how I want this year to go for myself, like I said, I was very intentional this year with each category, with what I want. I made a vision board for each specific category and was very specific in it as well. Instead of having one big vision board with a bunch of random shit, I made a vision board for each of my categories and had a bunch of stuff that was more specific and relatable to each category. And then another thing that I did, and I really don't remember who I saw this from, but I saw this and I thought it was really cute and I thought it was a really good idea to do. So what I did was I wrote a letter to, for each category, and I basically have it dated to open on December 31st, 2023. And I wrote the letter in like present tense, as if I already accomplished all of the things that I wanted to accomplish. Speaking as if I already achieved this goal, speaking as if I already achieved this certain thing that I have been trying to achieve. And what I'm gonna do is on December 31st, 2023, I'm gonna open up these letters and I'm gonna see if I really did everything that I said I wanted to do. Or see how close I came to it, because I really don't want to like make it seem like I'm a failure if I don't achieve everything that I want to achieve this year. But I do want to make a lot of progress, and I do want to scratch some things off of my list for sure. So I wrote these letters just to see how close I get to it, and if I did achieve it, great. If I didn't, how close I am to it. Hopefully, you know, when I open them at the end of this year, I would have accomplished some of these things in these letters. 2023, like I said, is definitely gonna be a year of just really moving forward and really building the kind of life that I want, really building myself up to be the kind of person that I want to be, and just doing all the things that I said I was gonna do without fear, without doubt, knowing that I'm doing these things for a reason and there's a greater purpose for it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and also make sure you follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. The links are in the description box. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.